name is Jenny. I'm a sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say in one sentence or less what... you know what I mean. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis?
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Will?
The New York Jets.
No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world?
Well, Lewis and Sharon said it. Diversity and opportunity and freedom and freedom.
I'm not letting you go back to the airport without answering the question.
Well, our Constitution is a masterpiece. James Madison was a genius. The Declaration of Independence is, for me, the single greatest piece of American writing. You don't look satisfied.
One's a set of laws and the other's a declaration of war. I want a human moment from you. What about the people? Why is America
Not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer.
You're saying...
Yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of our paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey.
And with a straight face, you're gonna tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom?
Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain,
Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl,
just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day,
there's some things you should know. And one of them is, there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yosemite? Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore.
But we can be. And I'm not just talking about America, but I'm talking about you and me. I'm talking about the communities that we live in, with people all across the globe who yearn for change, who aspire to create something better than what has been handed to us.
You know, it's easy to look around and see what's wrong. We see political divisiveness. The incarceration of so many human beings who are now being farmed for their labor. Our food supplies are being tainted by our motive for profit, and so much more. Yet so many of us feel so caught up and penned up in our day-to-day lives of getting up to go to work and then having just enough time to pick something up on the way home to eat while we watch whatever show can best pacify our need to wash away the stress of the day we had, only to go to bed exhausted, knowing all too well that the next day is going to hold exactly the same thing. But some of us are standing up for what's right. Some of us are waging war against not only poverty, but against the inequality that has been steadily driving a splintered wedge between those who make decisions and those who have to live by them. We are holding our loved ones as they go through their bouts of depression, and we're standing hand in hand with them as they move on from the broken relationships of life. Some of us are walking outside into the sunlight to get to know our neighbors as family, building new ideas and making new creations. We're supporting some of the world's greatest artists and are fighting the fear of change. We often look to the leaders of our past as heroes of their time, special people who stood up and did something different. But I look at them and I see the same human qualities, the same faculties of mind and body, and that same inspired spirit within you. None of them had anything that you don't have, and you continue to show that every day. You, those who work so hard to make a difference. You, who exemplify what it means to be human, to make mistakes, and keep on going toward what is right and good. You who give so much of yourself to make this world a better place. We may not have a grand stage for the whole world to see, and we may not always see the fruit that we bear, but you who have worked so hard, doing so much with so little, have planted the seeds of growth in your community. You've planted the seeds of hope and are lifting up a rising light, a beacon of optimism and love. And you, the volunteers of Rising Light, have shown the people around you that one person truly can make a difference, and that we can cast aside the fear of the unknown and of change. And you have shown through your action that love, creativity, optimism, and open-hearted togetherness is the new direction of our human existence. This world is a better place because of the love, the work, and energy that you have put into it. Each of you is truly a rising light, and it is through this video that I want you to know just how special, how appreciated, how thankful that your community is for you and what you've done. So here we have a few pictures of what we've done throughout the past year, from Great Outdoors Jam to Unitas to Bamboo Jambu to 3 Days of Light, Home Team, GovFest, Lil Econ Fest, OBJ. Thank you all so much.
Up in the Sattvic flow, I feel enlivened by inspiration. Co-creating each moment, engaged in consciousness collaboration. Community unification through support of each other's self-realization. Transformation catalyzed by therapeutic irritation. perpetually engaged, reaching freedom from stagnation, reborn, awakened each moment, emitting grateful vibrations. Presence in all moments is enlightenment's foundation. Nowhere to truly go, now is the only destination. Love is abound, a crucial part of this practice. Yes, good loving is all around, hydrating in my center like I'm a cactus. The opening of hearts is a key for us all to have this. Inward focus is the start to the true eternal happiness. You need not know everything as you put spirit in motion. Trust fully in the flow. Does a single drop know the whole ocean? You are the entire universe, manifesting in the way that it takes the entirety of all the oceans to produce a single wave. Trust bigger flowing divine forces are at work. We each have our piece of contribution, similarly to how we each have our own makeup and constitution. No matter what your dosha, pitta, kapha, or vata, love is to someone dying of thirst, as understanding is to water. I can say with confidence we've all experienced deep pain. Breathe into it. Again with confidence I say we'll see those depths again. But an equally crucial aspect, be woman, girl, man, or boys, at some point in your existence you have experienced immense joy. With this in mind and in heart, we can bond in harmony and open up our real eyes and begin to realize that we're telling the same story. Working for soul purification through emotive detoxification, no special tricks, just simple tools, acceptance, breath, and tons of patience. Focusing in through this process to eliminate distractions. Discipline in this practice creates distance from our reactions. Conscious intent towards removing our own buttons, blessing those button depressors. Asserting your truth in communication is different than attacking as an aggressor. The only peace I can control is me, and of this I am sure. To cultivate a peace deep within me, letting go is the cure. Emotional attachment can be like preconceived resentment. Release is like an enchantment in how it can produce contentment. Not just content, but joyous, enlivened, and enthused is how we can exist in each moment if we choose. We have all the qualities of spirit accessible deep inside, like power and vulnerability. Still, behind masks we tend to choose to hide. Peeling off those layers. As the process goes, awareness births this question. What are you pretending not to know? Open up, free flow, and radiate your light. Let us share in this expression of the divine that we call life. At this time our paths are crossed as the universe is woven in all moments and interactions we can choose to deliver a loving, healing potion. Soul medicine from the source is of course what I mean. Grateful for its discourse from my torso bursting green. As eternal spirit we have access to an immensity of power. If you follow, you are following. And if you flow, you are a flower.
Our dreams hung like apples, waiting to be picked and peeled, and hope was something needed to be reeled in so you'd feel the always empty big fish bin of the one that got away, and proudly say that this time, impossible is not an option. Because success is so akin to effort and opportunity that you'd be related. So we took chances, we figure skated on thin ice, believed that each slice of life was served with something sweet on the side, and failure was never nearly as important as the fact that we tried. That in the war against frailty and limitation, we supplied the determination it takes to make ideas and goals the parents of possibility. And we believe ourselves to be members of this family, not just one branch on one tree, but a forest whose roots make up a dynasty. So when I call you sis or bro, it's not lightly. And when I ask you to remember, it's because the future isn't what it used to be. pay tribute to every sacrifice laid upon the altar of somehow, for all the times somehow we overcame, somehow we pushed on, somehow we've gone the distance, and in going there we possess the freedom to map the uncharted lands of any and everywhere. We are unbound, 6 feet above the underground where we will all one day rest. So until then, test the limits, test the boundaries and borders, as if the headquarters of potential lay just beyond the world's edge. Let the belief that hope belongs to us all be the pledge you take to make the unachievable as inconceivable as the false fact that we never hear. We were here, and our memories are as dear to us as every slow motion moment or held breath. So remember every instant before death, every first kiss, first dance, near miss, last chance, yes, no, maybe so. Let us go the distance once more. Let us remember all the moments that were and were not. Like the point is something we can get, and what we can get is what we got. Because all we have, the times between the moments we connect each dot. So live and remember. Burn like an ember capable of starting fires. Like each moment inspires the next. Like memories of the context we put ourselves in, so that life becomes the next of kin we need to notify in case of a big bang or extinction level event. Let now be our advent. Let us live like we meant it. Let us burn like we mean it. Because this world doesn't give a shit if we end in a train wreck or a car crash. If our story ends with a dot or a dash, we were dust or ash. Because all we were is all we'll be, and all we are is the in-between of so far so good. So forget every would, could, or should not. Forget remembering how we forgot. Live like a plot twist exists now and in memory, because we burn bright. Our light leaves scars on the sun. Let no one say we will be undone by time's passing. The memories we are amassing will stand as testament that somehow we bent minds around the concept that we see others within ourselves. That self-knowledge can't be found on bookshelves. So who we are has no bearing on how we appear. Look directly into every mirror. Realize our reflection is the first sentence to a story, and our story starts. We were here. Thank you, guys. Anna Epperson.
How do I fill in this space? It cannot be easily replaced. How do I get to sleep? Why can't I rest my feet when the thought of you won't leave me be? Time to dig down deep, read between the lines, it's there to see. I'm going home, I'm not sure where. I'm going home, I'm almost there. I'm going home, and I don't know where. I guess I'll see when I get there. Why do I have to live this way? Can't I try again another way? Can it be only me? Why do they have to see what it's like to walk around with me? Time to dig down deep, read between the lines, it's there to see.
how great I am.
The 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
Now, what are you gonna do?
Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Hey guys, Trey Miller here with What's It Records. Really excited to be able to throw my hat in the ring with a thank you video to you guys for everything you've done for us at the many events that we've been able to put on with your help. Bamboo Jambu and Little Econ, to name them. You know, I remember, 3 years ago, it was maybe 2.5. My first Bamboo Jambu was the first time I met any of you guys. I was fresh off the Rainbow Gathering Road and just learning about music festival culture, and I went to this small little gathering that my buddy Mario invited me to, and met Josh and Shay and Johnny, and had my first taste of home team life and this sort of move towards sustainable festival culture. And you know, just to start with thanking you guys, you know, it really gave me so much direction in where I wanted to go as a promoter and an organizer. It showed me that we can have these celebrations and these gatherings and these movements towards dance and music and artistic expression, and still have sustainability behind it, still have a taste of education. In fact, you guys showed me that it's almost necessary, that tribal gatherings and that sort of celebration are really where historically we've been able to learn as a society and as a people. So you know, that kind of brings me to an even more direct thank you, because without you guys, I don't know that I would even be able to be doing these music festivals. You know, the reason that I want to host music festivals is to help show people a new way of life, to help people learn about you know, collective lifestyles and you know, appreciation for the natural elements of life. But what I found going through these events is that I'm often so busy networking and you know, doing the necessary parts of hosting an event and management and running gates and making sure the bands are on time and checking the sound, that I can't always get the message out there in the way that I would want to, and it makes me feel comfortable to know that we have a family that backs us, that is spreading the information in the right way and in the way that expresses our goals and beliefs and hopes as a company and as a group. And so from the whole What's It Records family, it's my honor to thank Rising Light for everything that you've ever done to help both Little Econ and Bamboo Jambu and each one of us individually on our personal journeys. Thank you guys so much for everything.
How's it going, Rising Light? This is Kenny with the Great Outdoors Jam, and I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate everything you guys do for our community. It's really awesome that you guys do your workshops, and you set up your domes at all our festivals, and you really help us all out. It's really great, and I really appreciate everything, and much love to you guys. Keep it going, keep going strong. I can't wait for you guys to come out to the Great Outdoors Jam. I know it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to do great like you always do. Love you guys, appreciate it, and have a great day.
What up, Rising Light volunteers? Seriously, just wanted to give you a huge thank you for all of your hard work and efforts. Music festivals, I believe, are a catalyst for better things, and you are a perfect example of those better things. Bettering the community and bettering people's lives. It's very important to do what you do, so keep it coming. I love it, and I love you guys. Peace.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
We're here to tell you thank you for everything you do, from the top of our horns to the bottom of our hearts. We couldn't have done all of it without you. The energy that you guys bring and just the light and you being you it inspires all of us to be ourselves, an even better version of ourselves.
Absolutely, and I agree with her 100%. You guys bring a whole new light and a whole new aspect to everyday festival life, and see people come in and stumble across the Rising Light Dome and leave just inspired to attack life next week. It's just, you guys really inspire people, and we really love watching you grow and growing with you, and I hope to have a really bright future, and you guys will be a huge part of it. Thank you so much.
What you do is exponential. You touch each person that comes through there. They get the chance to spread that light, and we just keep growing and growing and growing, and we're just forever grateful for all that you do.
Absolutely, you're a huge part of this whole family, and priceless. You to me, you put the Ohm in home team.
You put the Ohm in home team. We love you guys.
Love you guys.